All right, we're back. We got a special edition for you. New music alert. He's the one and only. It's Kenny Olson. You know him from the Twisted Brown Trucker brand, and of course, Kid Rock and all the mega platinum crazy tours, the Warp Tour, the Metallica Seven Dust Summer Sanitarium tours, the Weenie Rose, all that. But Kenny, man, tell us about the new project. LetrickOlson. You got Aaron
Real
Letrick.
quick though,
Yep.
you said Seven Dust. Did you ever hear about, at the end of the tour, we used to always mess with each other,
A little hazing
Metallica.
going on.
Oh yeah, Metallica. It was Metallica, us, and Seven Dust on this one. This was before Summer Sanitarium, and I knew this part of the set, because we toured with Seven Dust so many times through the years, and they're like family. So I knew when LeJean would bring down his set to where he had that delay on, going talking to the crowd, and the band brings it way down and it gets all serious. I had sent a runner out for a Hooters uniform, put the Hooters uniform on, had a plate of chicken wings and a plastic pitcher of beer, and walked out on stage in front of all those people behind LeJean. Like Morgan, just like, and Clint, they couldn't even play. They stopped playing. They were like just rocking. All of a sudden, they just started laughing to where they couldn't keep the song going. And LeJean like turns around to look at the band like, what the fuck? And I'm standing behind him with a Hooters uniform on, which they don't have, men's size Hooters uniforms.
It wasn't form fitting, huh?
No. Well, yeah, it's more than form fitting.
Yeah. You were busting the seams out.
Oh yeah, it was like more than a moose knuckle.
Wow. No, I can only imagine. And what's great is the real ones are still doing it. Metallica's out there, Seven Dust out there. Of course, their buddies in Alter Bridge out there. All the real bands, the ones on Warp Tour, man, they're still out there. The ones on the Weenie Rose, the ones that, and that's the thing about music, if it's authentic and it's real, you're not doing it for the money. Yeah, the rewards can come if it gets real popular and you got a good business team, but you're doing it for the love of it. Man, you're just building these experiences. You're thinking, shit, if they would have told me as a teenager I'd get paid for doing this shit, I would have signed up in a minute.
Yep. Right. And I look at Jane's Addiction too, like Perkins,
I just talked to Steven and her manager Rob, man, just getting back from Australia with Smashing Pumpkins, doing a US tour, all that. So I know you got the song and the video Willow out, and that's kind of a subdued song. That's an emotional tune, Eric, and everybody has. But talk about the band, because I know you got, of course, Bones on keys, who played with you in the Twisted Brown Trucker band. You got Jason Artless on drums from the Ted Nugent band. You got Kevin Chown on bass. You did a cover of Zeppelin, Thank You. You got Chuck Alkazian, who's worked with Chris Cornell and everybody, and they're helping on production, and from Pearl Sound, and mixing with Jacob Hansen, who's worked with Volbeat over there in Denmark. Man, talk about this project and what we've got planned coming up for them.
Well, it started out, like originally, I mean, like Aaron and I are old friends, and obviously everybody involved in playing in some way or form is, it was, but so we initially we had fun with that when we did the Zeppelin Thank You. We did that a few years back, and it came out really good. Aaron's got a great voice, and but all of us have been all off doing our thing and everything. And Aaron, about a year and a half ago, I guess maybe a little over a year and a half ago, he lost his girlfriend was killed in a car accident by a drunk driver. So he had wrote this really very heartfelt, deep but amazing song that he came to me and the rest of the guys with. And because it was me. I love all kinds of music, and some songs are serious, but some are definitely not, and some are just so out there people go, what the hell is he talking about? But this song is definitely one of those ones that I think people, when I heard of it, you know, it kind of reminded me, like, even like with songs like Only God Knows Why, where symbolically they always relate to somebody else going through something. You know, can symbolically hear a song and relate it to their own situations. But when you hear people come to you and go, oh my God, that, you know, you Only God Knows Why got me through this, that, you know, and it was very heartfelt because I went through this, but that's like means the world to an artist when your music has changed people's lives in that way or form. You know, not about the money it's made or just the fact that it's like in that kind of energy in someone's life, you know. And so when I heard the song, I knew it was that's where it was going. So and like I said, Jimmy Bones, you know, Jimmy Bones is this round trucker Kid Rock, Jason Hartless, and playing drums, and then Kevin Chown played bass on it. You know, he came to me with the song, I helped him, you know, put it all together and arrange it, and, you know, did a little co-production. Chuck came in there, recorded. Silvio Ciccone, who did the video, did some engineering as well. And just, it kind of was an effort amongst a bunch of, you know, badass Detroiters that all kind of put their help in making this song come to be. And
Yeah, and I know it's going to be part of an album, right? You guys are working on a full release.
Yeah, I think it's well, no, we haven't done a whole album yet. No, it's
No, but I mean, you're working towards it. It eventually will probably be a part of an album when you have enough songs.
yeah, that or, you know, definitely. Was over I was with Aaron a couple weeks ago, went by his house and started writing a couple new ideas with him. I've had so much, you know, going on. I mean, with COVID and everything, I ended up written so many songs that you know, I told him, I was like, I got a bunch of stuff if you want to, you know, start having some fun with it. Because I would just, when we couldn't tour anymore and I wasn't, you know, I was stranded at home and everything, I just ended up writing and writing and writing and writing and writing and writing to where it was like I'm overwhelmed with songs. So
Yeah, you're
we're
looking for
creating.
some outlets, you know, for your creativity.
Yeah,
Of course, we
yeah,
see
so
the picture
create.
on your wall, the Experience Hendrix tour there with Buddy Guy and all the greats. You know, you
Yeah,
always want to, I call it planting seeds, you know, you always want to dip your toe in something that might you know, be fun and pay off and kind of
yeah,
go into something that you can put your creativity for it.
yeah. I think that this with everybody involved and how we're all very close friends and just effortlessly been making music together, and there's no egos. It's not there's no really pressure on it. You know, we just are all, you know, willing to come together and make this kind of songs. And I think that's what's neat about the stuff that I've been doing with Aaron is there's, you know, this he needed to get this song out, you know, get it done because it was so much built up in him. I mean, they're still going through court stuff right now with the woman that actually, you know, hit her car and caused the whole, you know, accident. So there's a lot of you know,
Yeah, it's like therapeutic, you know, he's got to have a release, you know, for all that emotion.
so I think
And
that
a lot of people can relate to that. Everybody's lost somebody they love and, you know, gone through some heartache. It's the hills and valleys of life that make it interesting.
yeah, and it was his time to really, you know, put it out there, but I think, you know, really get it out of him. And that's what was great about the song was even like when I did the guitar solos and stuff, you know, and when I have those outer body experiences where I don't remember what I did and come back and go, whoa, you know, those are that happened when we did this song. So it was, you know, when the guitar comes in screaming at the end, I don't remember doing it. And I was sober.
Well, I hear you, man. We look forward to catching back up with you. I know you got more interviews coming up, so we're going to tail off, but we want to encourage everybody to go out and check out LetrickOlson, LetrickOlson, the song
Yeah.
Willow, and more coming. And of
Yeah,
course,
there's more, there'll be a record, you know, it's a super group, you know, in
yeah,
Detroit. So it's kind of, you know, the songs are there. I've got a new studio, um, too, that we've just opened up with my partner Silvio and a couple Tim and Larry. We've got a big, huge facility right now where we're putting a recording studio and a whole live TV network, the whole everything, media center.
man, we
And
can't wait to collaborate with you on that. We'll get out to the Big
yeah,
D and put it
yeah,
down next time you're out here in Cali, man. We'll definitely chop it up. And our special guest is the one and only Kenny Olson. Please check him out. More episodes. Check out throughout the network. Kenny, man, always a pleasure. Great seeing you, brother.
hey, thank you, my brother. We'll definitely. I got, like I said, I got a whole bunch of more records. I've got several new projects and documentary as well, and I've got a bunch of artists I'm producing as well too. And I've got my Beautiful Mistakes project, which is involving a whole beautiful all-star lineup of great
Yeah.
musicians.
More to come. We'll do segments on all of those.
Okay, cool, great,
Best to you, man.
awesome.
Thanks, Kenny.
Much love, brother.